Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Lane, the one and only Master Propaganda, Hero Site Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Villa Fiore. In the northwest it is Bambone with the DAK and Espionage here forming up with the 90th Panzer Grenadier Division. In the south it is Capi fighting for Britannia, the Commonwealth, here with the British. No, not that vessel. British 1st Armoured Division. No battle group selected here. We got bikes, Panzer Grenadiers as double sappers. Bikes raising out there. Punch speed is sweeping out in the other direction. And having, well, let's just get the other bits of it. The thanks for all the patrons. Once again, generous, wonderful, spectacular supporters of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible. Of course, a big thanks to keep commenting and liking on the videos. Really helps a lot with YouTube algorithms. But anyways, did some setting of the screenshots they put up on the Steam page for the DLC, and well, it looks like they might have 2 new 1v1 maps they're hidden in as well. There was something I noticed, so that's a bit of a detail there. Otherwise, it does look like the Armored Battle Group does feature some new pioneers. There's actually a pioneer with the new icons, so that was some upgrade for the pioneers that just, changed them significantly. I don't know. But it does look like something in that direction. And of course, for the British one, it's Fireflies with Tulip Rocket as an upgrade. You get some Polish troops with anti-tank. I don't know if they're standard or not. And you also get the land mattress there, so that's some stuff. So German forces pushing north here. 250 chaff filling up here for Bambone, the light Schützen Panzerwagen. Splitting a bit around here.
Sonderkraftfahrzeug 250 reporting.
Another section there. Oh, a section there for Capi. Sappers sneaking about. Guns and Ding driving up the stairs. That's going to be quite uncomfortable there for the chaps inside the Dingle. Panzers probably should want to get into better cover. I suppose something like that just makes it a lot easier for the Brits to shoot. Sappers in pursuit here. Dingle as well. They're half-tech nearby as well there. Some hectic footwork here, and we got Sappers caught moving up from the other side. 250 after they're getting shot at a bit aggressive here as the British put in the pressure. Up north, you've got a punch being scored going for a very deep flank. Thumbs up there to Bambone, assuming there might be something here, takes some chances. And the Panzer squad jumps into the half track. Right there. Quiet there. Panzer squad away there for Bambone, and got their east sector subterfuge beacon. Oh, cheeky. Baiting draining his opponent a bit of fuel here. I think it's supposed to do that. Very cheeky that. Fight, they're about to be knocked out. Panzer just in the half track. Still grabbing it. I guess the plan is like, when an opponent captures his bag, you're still going to be getting a bit less fuel out there. Interesting play there. I think it's the reason one. They put the wrong there. The one that provides some other benefit. But either way, fuel point there being nabbed. British striking at the other fuel point there. Capi not to be outdone in terms of fuel. Saps are close, been wiped up. They do nearly escape. German forces pouring through the centre. Also, the Kriegsmarine troops appear to be 4-man squads. They can, of course, build a variety of things, including some sort of platform that then can be further upgraded and do a variety of things. Plus, they get the Fritz X, which appears to be like an actual unit, up in the tab. I don't know exactly how that works with this, something from early footage, and they just didn't catch on to it, I don't know, but yeah, that was a bit interesting. And also the Borgward 4B, specifically the 1945 tank hunter version known as the Wanze, which featured 6 Panzerschrecks, sort of in a launcher formation at the front of it. So, go figure. Panzerjägers there for Bambone.
A unit has died in service.
Bike shattered here. Yeah, that thing was a very last-ditch sort of effort there for the Germans. Very 1945, which just makes it even weirder when they have the Brits and the DAK being 1942-3-ish. But of course, they're also going to push forwards. Transfer depots there for Bambone. Struck there here by the fuel point. British forces advancing at several places. Building on the munitions cache. And there got artillery unleashed against the Germans. Light support company up. Panzerjägers at the ready somewhere. There we go, moving in with their Panzerbooks. They're ready to jump to the half track under Bingo. Platoon command post for Capi. They're in trouble. Panzerjägers in hot pursuit. And got it. Good offload there to Capi. And the British Empire. Half track narrowly surviving the entire adventure here. Having gained veteran control in the process. That's definitely a step up there for DAK. Northeast cash there being done. Also, the Polish infantry also appeared to be 4-man infantry squads, as a side note. Of course, the Polish did have a little presence there, of course, in Italy. Of course, at that moment there where one of the units had a bear tagging along. There. Still light tanks there being researched for Capi.
Half-track support fueled and ready for deployment.
Mines down there. Fuel punch drag again. We definitely see Bambone here on the back foot against Capi and the British. Panzergrenadiers half-tracks on the move. Swooping in with a half-track and the assault grenadiers catching the section there, forcing it back. We've got Stuart light tanks here on the way for Capi. Which with only a pair of anti-tank rifles can get a bit tough to stop people from Bambone depending how Capi plays them. But for now though, Bambone I think has bigger issues and those are very much map control related. So we'll have to give it an air go. He handles it by immediately making it more difficult for himself after hitting a mine. Obviously not intentionally, I hope. Digging up north, going for the centre.
Orders completed.
Having the assault grenadiers fix the half track. Probably not what they want to be doing. Still no battle group for the Brits here, but could very well be heavy armour at this point already if it hasn't selected anything. Could also be Australian defence or Indian artillery, but the longer this goes on with no battle group choice, it does really feel like it's going to be heavy armour. Mechanised company in there, we've got support arm elements there for Bambone, so Stu D's on the horizon here. So snapper soldiers dumbing in after them. Panzergrenadiers into position. Quick smoke grenade. North here, Panzer Pioneer busy. And Studi's still from Armour, of course, finding his men with a glorious boost to morale and firepower. Actual. Still doing what he can to got the tank commander. Great thumbs up. Very good one there. Going out the half to go, it's not going to get within range of the Stuart without the Panzerjägers in it. British forces find the front line giving way here.
It's done. Complete.
Of course, Bambone, they're getting plenty of munitions, but of course can with the transfer depot transfer that out for manpower. Studio on the way. Almost 1 foot away down there with the Stug 3D.
The fuel point is being taken from us.
Soldiers and forts here. Sappers there. Outgunned by a good part there. Quickly falls back. Hunts light tank here. Bow move there. And quickly falls back as he does realise that part a bit too big. In the south here, Sappers push back with the Panzer Grenadiers. Unable to overcome their strong conviction. And we got the Stug 3D here for Bambone and Deutschland. The same time with the cannon. And some new state enforcement vehicles as the Stug half track. Northern point, the southern point grabbed and immediately hits a mine.
We have the battle group event. Armory upgrade underway.
Then my battle group here for Capi really sounds like the heavy armour. With only one stood light tank here, Capi will try to do the Stug 3D head on. They'll need to flank it. We're going to need a lot more stewards. We'll never see what he does. I'm guessing anti-tank guns, though. For now, Bambone here taking advantage of the sheer might of the Stu 3D here to push back his opponent, gain map control there.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Northeast section around it. Going for it.
Shift fire on enemy troopers.
2D there. Shrugging off any bullets.
Now in enemy hands.
That was a strangely slow shot there at the Stu D. Got an ambulance there for Bambone. Bit quiet for the time being, and there goes 6 pounder guns for Capi to respond to his opponent's Stu D. And the half-tracks, most of them like as well there. Stu swing northwards here, trying to avoid engaging the Stu D head on, which I think is a very savvy move there by the Brits. Far south, though, a lone sapper section advances forwards, not deterred by the Stu D and grabbing that southern victory point. With a good cat from 250 after here. Like to Schützen Panzerwagen as escape soldiers popping out, they might try and drop a smoke grenade, to cover it, or just
Proximity alarm near our victory
doing
point.
other stuff while the 250 after gets blasted. So for some reason, they could have gone for the saps instead of moved to the fuel point.
Veteran squad leaders have been
Panzer's
dispersed
arriving.
among the men.
Veterans colleagues there, thumbs
Victory
up.
point lost.
And been wounded his dude as well. 250, of course, got self. Yeah, he's got self repairs researched already.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
German followers is rushing in again for the student. The sappers nearby, of course, will be caught as well.
We're engaged.
Friend section unleashing heavily upon the advancement Sultan is there. Not a good move there by Bambone. Getting shot up from himself side. He just retreated there, popped some smoke or something. In here by the victory point. Stu quickly draws one at the sappers. And once more, Capi descends upon the German fuel point there mercilessly and ruthlessly. He scores a great hit on the Stuart light tank with its 75mm cannon.
Territory lost.
But certainly wasn't great against most armor as the war went on. I mean, even then they managed to extend its life somewhat with heat shells, much for example to the surprise of the Soviets. We're not expecting some of the Stu D to be able to knock out the tanks at certain ranges. So obviously, long term, the gun just wasn't enough, and of course would be replaced with higher velocity guns that could punch through enemy armor more effectively. Thus leading to the
We
Stu
have lost control of a
3G.
victory point.
And of course, for anti-infantry purposes, they'd move towards the only 2 of the Sturmhaubitze, which featured 105mm howitzer.
Territory sector has been
Of course, then
claimed by
have
the
better
enemy.
anti-infantry purposes as well, that we'll use as well. Section around it. Panzerjäger's running out here. Got Bambone there with great map control against Capi. As they're running some attention. As we always want. Grenades for Capi, still no battle group. Really comfortable bit.
Enemy presence. We can't stay here.
Stuart Saps in the move 6 pounder again as well there. Into 531. A lot of blasting here, Stuart there in a bit of trouble, more crucially so the anti-tank guns, the soldiers rushing in here. With no infantry screen here. Bambone can easily go for them, set goes for the infantry instead of the Stuart sort of just push them around here. And we also got the Panzer Commando on the way here for Bambone. For some armour. 6 pounder guns to the retreat here. The assault from Bambone continues. British forces scattering and withdrawing here, able to withstand the armoured might of Germany. Grenade assault on the anti-tank guns. 250 half-tank takes a shot for Stu D. And in the end, both anti-tank guns are wiped. Though unfortunately for Capi, it doesn't look like the war looks like run off with them. For that matter, destroy them. But we got a 250 half, I think we can make an attempt here. Grenade on the Stu D. Panzerjäger suppressed in there, go grenades being flung about here by the supporting Panzerjägers. And Capi's 250 half here manages to snag one of the 6-pounder guns and drive off with it. Ends up being a pretty brutal push there by Bambone, inflicting quite a bit of harm there to Capi, though. If Capi and the British can at least knock out the Stoop 3, that should be a bit of a win for them. Can he do that? Not wasting the pens of the NEC, looking to block the first going for the Stoop D. And there we go. Get so close considering that to tank grenade. Thumbs up there to Bambone. And it's definitely Capi there being perhaps a bit too relaxed. And there you go, another section machine gets off and then tank grenade, knocking out the Stoop 3D. Staying go there.
We have lost the Stuck in action.
Panzer Pioneer there, we got the 250 rushing forwards.
Command points available.
Stewart knocked out here with a Panzerjäger rush here from Bambone, but it does cost the 250 shaft, it just everything's exploding.
250 has been destroyed.
Rushing in here.
Commandant, you have available command points.
Now we got Capi and the British taking up as well. There's still no battle group again. Really looking like heavy armor at this point.
Shit! We're taking casualties!
$375 as a 297.
Frontline shifts in our favor!
So, what is next? Looks like the British slowly moving forward to the center here, advancing steadily.
We should put an end. We are losing grasp of a victory point.
Closing on us!
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Got in trouble here. South side could do with some pressing there, of course, from the British. Armour service Bambone might be going for a Panda 4, might be going straight for the Tiger tank.
Upgraded. Pass it over.
Territory
Slow
overrun.
movement here, bit of quietude. Panda 3 actually. Instead of Armour service, I'd say that's a smarter move there for the time being.
Enemy troops have engaged!
Snapflash on the
The
Panzer
victory
Pioneer.
point is being taken from us.
Opened up!
9 commands from being floated by Bambone, just doing nothing with the battle group otherwise.
Proximity alarm. Here are victory points.
Can't even say, you know, the whole plunder thing for some extra guns. I mean, that could be a handy addition here. But nothing there for Bambone so
Victory
far.
point under enemy control.
Like, that's a bit of a missed opportunity, if anything. Like, maybe get some assault rifles or Thompson as assault grenadiers. Southern point there now, British pioneer, or sappers there, heroically nabbing the point, with absolutely no German resistance. We got the Panzer V rushing through, adding the pinnacle-mounted machining give out. Big 2 points wise, we've got a good lead here from Bambone over Capi, and Capi is also a bit behind on casualties. He does need to, I think, pick things up a bit here and I think start delivering some smarter hits. We do get here Matilda 2 infantry tank. Panzer Fear there from Bambone. Here is ready to strike fear into the Tommies.
Enemy MG! This is the killing zone!
Panzer is routed.
We have command points awaiting assignment. Batteries shall deny the enemy with a firestorm.
Oh, suddenly, there we go. Firestorm, front wagon, incendiary rounds, and obviously Scotland, so no plunder, obviously.
For the victory point.
Fine. That's that one. Anyways. That's too much. 250 optic panther getting out of there.
Enemy forces have captured a victory
Stock
point.
cuts the first from the border. I mean, considering Capi's current force composition and the way he's moving, it does make some sense that obviously the Matilda 2 might prove a bit of a problem for that particular strategic move. But still nothing there with Capi. But again, my money at this point is probably at heavy armor. I mean, it could surprise us easily, but
Enemy panzer!
Enemy at 250 points. They are stubborn.
Dropping! Cut up here! Panzer Grenadiers are fully replenished.
Walking Stuka artillery team need orders. Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy. We have lost control of a victory point.
Almost got 12 command points floating there for Capi, by the way, just floating about. Otherwise, not much happening for the time being. At least Panzer's going through hits on the Matilda 2, but they're definitely going to be starting to be useful at this point. So once Capi starts throwing in more tanks, Panzer is definitely unlikely to start scaling a bit out of the match, unfortunately for Bambone. We'll have to see what happens next, but there you go. Slow push up north. Panzer is always going for a deep flank here. I think that could be potentially nice little Bambone catching some supporting zone guard. The 6 pounds the exit use for the incendiary. One has to question, where do the Germans get incendiary rounds that the British make?
Mechanized combat groups are ready for selection.
They just have some incredibly talented armor that just improvised from somehow. Charging 14 here, 5 from machine guns and Matilda 2, quick push back, grenades supported, grand sections doing what they can against this flanking assault grenadiers. See Matilda putting a stop to that 6-pounder. Continue to inch forward. See, almost got the assault grenadiers. Could become a bit ugly there for Bambone. He might just be pushed too far. No, his luck holds out here. Incredible. Almost 13 command points here for Capi, by the way. Almost 13. Armour Serbs attempt at number 2 from Bambone.
Hacking the sweeper away.
Winning there for Capi.
Territory sector lost!
Better than nothing. New recruits are here.
Armour serves almost done for Bambone. Infantry in there for Capi. Almost done as well there. 13 command points there floating about. Still nothing. Stukaster was ready here for Bambone.
Victory point lost.
6-pounders on the move. Go charging the 250 RP, push back the sappers. Far south at the Bren section there, defending the victory point in the south here. Panzerpionier trying to close here. Ludwig downing just Friedrich and Rupert, and yeah, then ends up being match is definitely at a slow pace at the
Our
moment.
enemy has the upper hand. We have 300 points.
Sappers on the line here, even as the Panzer's looking to break down some armament attack rifles. 6-pounders are moving into position, put them to the 2 here. There goes Stuka's flying away here.
Don't get distracted.
Quickly scattering there, so rockets come crashing down here. We've got 291, 232. The south section, once withdrawing, having secured the victory point here. We've got 287, 232. British force charging in there. You go. Magical anti-tank round. Causes 5 damage to Matilda 2. And we got Crusaders for Capi. Still no battle group though. He's got 14 command points just floating about, but just doing nothing with it. I wonder if he's got what he's got planned, if he's got anything planned, honestly. Panzer's there, we got second and fourth, second damage here. The south half-track planning and perhaps a bit sneaky push in the southern victory point, but fast probably makes more sense.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Crusader there, infantry around here for Capi, and the British Empire sent up onto the Germans north side. They're about to fall to the sappers of the British Empire.
Enemy forces have
There you go,
captured
south
the
side.
victory point.
Got the assault rushing in here. We also got a Crusader taking into port. pushing in there. And got it.
The transport.
Nice strike there by Capi's Crusader tank. 162 between 32. Still nothing there though from Capi in terms of battle groups. Almost 15 floating there. I mean, we are over 20 minutes into the game anyway, so at this point, there's not really like any actual strategic benefit from just holding it up anyway. So. And he does wonder what's going on there. Sab's advancing swiftly and steadily. Until they're suffering once more incendiary damage.
Near our victory point. The enemy has taken a victory point.
British force moving in there, in a bit of trouble. The guns blazing, armor slowly giving away here.
All batteries down.
And there we go, we got some artillery called in as well. Massive firestorm unleashed here just to try and save the Panther 3 here. Bambone perhaps a bit panicky there. Clearly taking no chances there with the British.
For the victory point. Enemy forces have taken our territory. Victory point under enemy control.
So a bit of quiet again. Battlefield growing a bit silent for the time
Enemy
being.
forces have claimed our sector. We have only 200.
Push for the centre, south side again, leaving a single sector defending. We've got a large German offensive now. Bambone now bringing the Flak 56, and there you go. We do get heavy armour just for self repairs for the time being. Also, I did kind of expect there the artillery loader, obviously. Thinking northwards with the Vickers. Flak 56, they're almost done.
Take cover!
And there we go. Churchill, Black Prince here for Capi, and Britannia. Nice there, really.
Victory point.
And there goes Stubbs Barrage, once more leaves here. Into the face, so just for some nice cheap wipes. But unfortunately, every rocket just does nothing except maybe slightly scuff some of the nearby buildings.
The capture point is being taken.
And I'm sure some will be deeply upset like the British. Good Lord, Nigel, there's soot all over my tent! Oh no, those damn Germans.
Off-map batteries are standing by to commence firestorm.
Black 56 here.
Territory lost.
Being towed to the front line there by Bambone, in this case more like shoved. There you go, Capi can call in the Black Prince, withdrew his center tank for that particular purpose. Thumbs up to using that ability. Hasn't called it in quite yet though.
Acknowledge. Enemy is down to 200.
Unicorn of the British Empire about to hit here.
For the victory point.
The non-actors in action, at least for the Vanzer, there's like, I think something like 58 were actually like made, and I think some of them actually saw combat in Berlin.
We have lost control over victory point. We hear you.
No Black Prince yet, they here for Capi. Flak 56 there, alongside the Panther 3. And the Till 2 they repaired, of course, got the fort repair assembly to assist with that particular purpose.
Secure! Resources are ours!
Raiding
Take cover!
Yep. But floating the resources, just not selecting the Black Prince does honestly confuse me a bit. After waiting for the right time to call in the nose. As for Bambone and American, we see him start showing up for the Tiger tank. There we go, finally got the Black Prince here arriving with the 17-pounder gun mounted on the Churchill chassis. Until they're roaming forwards. Flak 36 ready to set up. But also clearly waiting for the right time to set up so it doesn't, because they do too quickly. 32% at U5. Shooting. They're being slowly torn to bits here. There you go, Panzer's being on the flank alongside the Panther going for the Matilda 2 side. Soft spot here. Soft spot. And there you go, Black Prince arriving. Panzer's withdrawing. Probably haven't quite seen it yet, but still turns out to be pretty good timing there by Bambone. 132, 78. There you go, Matilda scores a nice hit on the side armor of the Panther 3 Model L. Mines exploding there. At least not on the Panther 3 there, which I guess is a bit of luck there for Bambone. Black Panther engaging the Panther feed there with a massive shot. One second into his mat, the Panzerjägers. There you go. Stuckers of Fusats ready, and there you go. Armored vehicle training for Capi. Bambone is just holding out for the Tiger tank. Capi, I feel like could be a bit more active, a bit more aggressive. He's the one still behind in terms of infantry caches at 2 points, so I feel like you need to be careful there about just holding on there. Go Flak 46 fires its incendiary anti-tank round at the Black Prince there. There's then a bit of trouble being pushed out. There you go, Ralph Grenade here onto the Flak 46, sling up most of the crew leaving just for Jürgen and Otto to man the Flak 36. Panzerjägers charging in, and we got Panther flanking the south side with MG34s and veteran squad leaders to so unleash the oats and the artillery line here. Panzerjägers actually caught in retreat, taking a fair amount of damage and abuse, but not enough. To wipe them out. Still, with the word's possession, it has forced Bambone back towards his base, allowing Capi and the British Empire to move forwards and secure more terrain in the name of the Empire. One for engaging until the 2 infantry tank. Nice bit of shooting there. 194, 178. Let's call in the Panzerjägers. Almost out. Stuckers of us almost desperately called in there. Black Prince, there you go, Panzerjäger squad wiped out. Obviously, this stage of the match, not the biggest loss. The actual wipes both the white because they're not really doing a lot against Black Prince or the Matilda 2 or the enemy infantry. But now we do have the Tiger tanks and from the 85. Schwere Panzerabteilung to support here the elements of the 90th Panzergrenadierdivision.
A victory point is being
On an
taken
80%
from us.
78.
We are losing. Victory point under enemy control.
There you go, Tiger tank arrives, blast the section into bits. Further south until we met the Panther squad here. Tiger definitely presenting a bit of a problem there, though he does have to turn to tank until the Black Prince have to deal with it. Panzer Phoenix moving up north, including our mines, opening up a path there perhaps. Black for signal point position, but we got a section of heights. He has reinforced it. Oh no. So, fortunately for Bambone, Capi does not appear to be in sort of any moves to like actually exploit this. Almost got the Panther 3 here. Black Prince eventually 2 already. And just slowly withdraws. Not the entire blend of the Tiger tank and a Black Prince is engaging his Black Prince, but at the same time, I feel like he was paying a bit more attention. I think he'd find a lot more gaps right now, and Bambone's forces, and again, of course, that comes to be more active. It's also one of those weaknesses of playing too defensively. It kind of leaves you in a spot where you're not necessarily able to, like, you know, realize your opponent's mistakes and weaknesses. very well because you're not testing, you're not probing to figure out what might be going on there. So, in the end, he does get bailed out here by the artillery loiter, but that is about it. There you go. Not the comms aircraft engaged with the Flak 56. It's 88mm gun. And we got a 17-pounder gun from Capi, kind of mirroring the Bambone, the Flak 56. There you go. Finally shot down.
Our fuel point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Surprisingly sturdy aircraft, considering its size and getting repeatedly hit by a Flak 36. My God, Jürgen, what's it making these aircraft out of?
Enemy forces have taken our territory.
It certainly can't be mosquitoes, that's for sure. Those are made out of wood.
Proximity alarm near our victory
On the
point.
5475, we do have a lead even coming out. Our Bambone in there, go charging forward. Tiger Tank scores a hell of a hit. They line the pencil, sweep out the survivors. Brutal hit here. Black Prince, 17-pounder gun, equal position. They want to, of course, replace some of these infantry losses here against those Jerry's. Black for the 16-pounder position here. Hilda's joining in. Go try and push forward to the 17-pounder gun, maybe a bit of radiant net. There's some infantry, but partner's own. There you go. 17-pounder gun, Black Prince scores several critical hits against the Tiger Tank, putting down to almost half health. Another shot rolling through here. Tiger Tank down to less than half health now, and we see once more Bambone here withdrawing, clearly not but keen on dancing with the British armoured elements here. Another smashing interception in the Tiger Tank. They want to consider laying down some sandbags, honestly. And we got a Crusade here for Capi. It's the Ace Black Prince is almost fully fixed. Took the first unleashing out here. The one small Bambone took the first isn't quite making the impact you probably would like it to. And far up north, we've got a Panzer gun score, or assault gun score on the Panther 3 here, seemingly defending the point and setting up some perhaps steep flank here in the future. Hard to see which of the two DAK exactly is here, though, for Bambone. Perhaps not a deep flank after all. 17-pounder guns wasn't great in the Tiger Tank until to deep trouble here, though. Pirate's getting knocked out here, and there you go. Up foot. That's the Flak 56. Lights it up.
Ready for new order.
Panzer being self-routed.
Location secure. Holding.
Panzer 3 roaming.
Kraftfahrzeug 250 reporting.
And we got our Funk Panzerwagen there for Bambone. Interesting choice there to call that in now. There you go, nasty hit from the Tiger Tank again on that section. Honestly, that's the Tiger Tank. This place just seems like a death trap. And you really should probably just lay down some sandbags or something.
Vehicle deploying as ordered.
South here, though, fight for the Southern Victory Point. Breaks out one score here between Bambone and Capi. Crusaders and Panther 3s joining out as everyone else just runs away. There we go, in the center section, deep trouble. Goliath, also inching 40 from Bambone. 136, 156.
We have lost control of the victory point.
17-pounder gun taking some nasty hits there. They got none of the victory points, at least for the time being, active under control. They're all neutral. Interesting. So there it goes. Savage being caught with the Goliath, and they are gone. Yeah, Borg at 4B, Goliath, but bigger. Towards, in this case, the tank hunter version. Apparently, what it looked like in the trailer, apparently it could also still work as a, large, massive demo charge. It just seems a bit much. But 136, 154.
Armored reserves are standing by to deploy.
Crusaders going forward here. I think he called in the artillery load a bit too quickly there, though. Nice hit on the Flak 36, but still got other guns supporting it here. Nice hit on the truck towing it. 136, 145.
The point is being taken from us.
Southern Victory Point falling here to the British Vickers crew. Hard at work there while the section in the centre is just standing there on top of a
The
pile
enemy
of
has
their
taken a
own,
victory point.
knee deep in blood. You know, Nigel, I don't quite feel I like the atmosphere of this place. It doesn't feel safe. Oh, come on, Gavin. What makes you say that? Well, all of the dead people, and most of them being ours. Well, there's a lot of dead Germans too, but a lot of ours, and in particular concentrated in this particular spot. I feel like this isn't safe. Oh, come on, Nigel and Gavin. You're just being superstitious. I'm not being superstitious. How did all of these people then drop dead?
Vehicle deploying as ordered.
Acoustics? Acoustics? That's your excuse. Just shut up. Anyways, Crusaders on the way there for Capi. You've got Panzer Peony rushing in. Panzer going east with him forwards. 120% of 39. See the Armour's done there. South finished the big point here, continued 116% of 39. And there we go. Pound the feet. Blown apart here. T inching forwards, getting hit with the 17-pounder gun again. Goliath troop rushing forwards here. Section taking a nasty hit. Another hit on the Tiger here by the 17-pounder gun. 116% 39. There you go, flank fish was ready to Crusader tank here. Strippers with rockets. Looks like Grim and Barrett here trying to take it out. Does some damage, but no, nothing. I think the ambulance right next to the Cleveland. There we go. Black Prince though, knocked out turret, almost sent into the atmosphere there.
Ready for new orders. Moving on.
Definitely got punished, I think, sticking around the center for too long with it. And then 16 is on 31. Got Goliath, 17 forces, got multiples of them now. And one gets spotted by all the British guns, and there you go. Knocked out, building collapses. It's a shockwave, just smashes through everything there. 116, 123. So much effort put into this, and like barely anything happening on the flanks here. No maneuvering, no nothing. Goliath there, the rushing force going for the section, goes up a bit too quick, but still takes out Reginald and Terrence. And 16 is on his 15.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Might be a slow grinding match at this point. Guessing Capi main trying to out for another black
Enemy
printed not for
forces
that
have
long.
captured the victory point.
I mean, it's being helped, at least if he does get away with it, by the fact that Bambone is not really pushing things either. They're both just sort of very slowly poking and prodding at each other. 116, 112.
Proximity alarm near our
Into
victory
the northern
point.
victory point. And 14 is 112.
Take these losses.
Victory point lost.
German forces going for it. Another head on assault. Tiger tank again, just, you know, absolutely obliterating one behind the Capi, wiped out, leaving Capi now with just one infantry section, some sappers, rest of support weapons and tanks, looking a bit rough here for him. I do not know why the heavy Capi isn't really working out. It should.
Captain, we have 100 points remaining.
At this point, they're going to think sandbags probably make more sense for him. And he just goes for it. And this kind of just looks like a cold spot. Second entering into trouble here. Yeah, Tree's down to fall apart here. Another Crusader tank lit up here. Stu's rockets here ripping down as well. Their pants going for the flank here. And I think at this point, it might just be game over. I think Capi here has lost it. His units are collapsing at an incredible rate here. Bambone is picking up momentum, he's picking up pace. 81 was 112. He almost got the 17-pounder gun destroyed. Very much looking like game over. Almost got the 17-pounder gun. 1712. Capi just kind of seems to have had enough. I think he might be trying to being up with Black Prince next suit match, but I think at this point there's just not much you can do about it. Another Crusader instead, yeah. Even then, like, the way he's playing, the problem is he's not really playing the Crusader tanks to their strengths. Like, at this point, he's probably better off just going for Grants than instead of, like, Crusaders, because Crusader very much about the speed and the mobility, but he's not really relying on that. So, that really makes him a lot less useful against Bambone, so he just attacks him head on into the flak for the sake of which he's now AC level. Another Crusader knocked out here. Fort assembly, or fort repair assembly gone. Like, at this point, it's just game over.
All done here.
There you go, GG, game over. Bit brutal there again. I think, again, as mentioned, the issue is just focused too much in the center, didn't try to, like, flank or out maneuver. Say with Crusaders, which you think proved to be, you know, his undoing. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the match. You've learned something from it. This is Imperial Link saying cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.